Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. So today we're finally going to get started on a project that I've been wanting to do ever since they announced these new colored concrete blocks. I had done a few pixel art projects on the last multiplayer server that I played on, and once I saw that they were announcing these new colored concrete blocks, I wanted to do like a massive concrete project. However, I did not realize how long it was going to take to collect this much concrete. Like, I actually have to dig up gravel and then sand and then acquire the dye, which actually isn't so bad. Red, I have the iron farm to give me poppies, and the white, I have the skeleton farm to give me the bones to make bone meal. So I actually have tons and tons of both of these colors dyes, but so that's actually kind of lucky for this color. Some of these other projects that I have in mind are going to be a little bit harder to find. Black is going to be hard to acquire. Blue is going to be a little bit hard to acquire, not so bad. What else? Green is farmable. Purple is part of blue, same with the cyan and other stuff. Black is going to be squids out in the ocean, so that's going to be a little bit hard to collect some of those, but you know what I mean. I guess that just kind of adds to the value and the complexity of the project. So I also had collected a few different foods that I wanted to eat. Some of them are fairly simple, like apples and breads and stuff like that. I've tried to figure out a few different ones that are a little less known than you can eat, like poisonous potatoes and chorus fruit, and I guess I'm gonna need to make some other stuff, some other craftable stuff. So let me start off with some of these weirder ones. Let's eat a poison potato. Actually didn't even poison me. It's like a percentage of chance to poison you. This one is kind of weird. This will teleport me. Oh, this is like zipped through the wall. That's kind of funny. So yeah, rather than actually making the per blocks, you could just take these guys and eat them. It does actually heal you a little bit. So let's eat this soup, and then we can make mushroom soup also. I think like that. There we go. So yeah, somebody did also mention on the comments section that they hated the new crafting recipe, but to be honest, you could just kind of forget that it's there. You don't really even need to use it. It's a thing that you can open or close. So if you just press that button right there, it's gone. You do your crafting like normal. You could pretty much forget that it's there. But some of these things, like say, I know that cake is some sort of a something like that. So what is cake? Or pumpkin pie, something like that. I know that I need those now. So what is frickin' pumpkin pie? Let's not show craftable. What was cake? Pretty sure cake is on there. Okay, so I need milk to go along with it. So let's skip over that one and let's do pumpkin pies. Yeah, there we go, pumpkin pie. So now we can just do that the easy ways. Okay, so we'll eat the mushroom stew, and yeah, I guess that's it for now. So let me update my list there. Okay, so we ran over here to this little village. Wait a second, how did this guy get out? You are not supposed to be out. Huh. Let me grab some dirt, I guess. Make sure that I have... I guess let's use some dirt and get this guy back in place. There is another guy running around out here too. What the hell? Okay, you are just gonna go ahead and stay inside there. Thank you. Perfect. And I guess we just gotta push this guy in through... What the hell? How did he get down there? We just gotta push you through the wall here. Hopefully we can do that without hitting him. There we go. And there. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that like there. There we go. Now he'll be more or less stuck in there. Is he able to get... He is able to get, like, past... He's not stuck in that one spot, is he? Let me make sure he's not stuck in that... Oh, shit. Now that guy's over there. Okay, they should be able to get up from where that door is. Yeah, they can get up and out. I should probably block this off so that zombies can't get in there. There. Okay. Anyways, well, let's get back to our project. Okay, so the whole reason why we cleared all this space out, and actually we really should have done a better job of filling all this in, is that we're actually going to start our pixel art here on this flat space. Go ahead and fill in this part. Let me grab my red concrete, grab a handful of that, and drop this off. We'll drop that, and okay, so this right here is where it's gonna start. Actually gonna, let's see here, let's do, this is gonna go like that, and we're gonna go, so this is gonna end up being 8 thick, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is going to come across to here and there. So that's going to go like that, I believe, right? No, like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, I did one extra. Okay. So now we just got to fill all this crazy spot in. And then we'll figure out, I need to figure out, I guess, where the other corners are going to be. This will be good for, like, this one corner here, but then we got to get the rest of the stuff done. Fill dirt in under here. I suppose not super necessary, but I like to make sure things are filled in proper. All right, and we'll fill this in up here. I do need to take out that little corner post as well. Let's break these all off. Yeah, so obviously I'm going to do the majority of this project in a time lapse. I just figured I would get this corner part done here, and yeah, then you guys will get the rest of it via time lapse. Okay, so I can extend this out and make this corner a little bit more obvious. I'll actually probably even grab the white, and I think we're doing the same thing as another 8 wide strip there on that. So let me grab a container of white concrete. Where did that go? So we'll grab some white as well. Let's just grab 2 for now, because we actually don't have a whole lot of room. We'll drop those off, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to make this just a square for now, and that'll define where the corner's going to be. And actually that works out because 8 by 8 is a full stack. So yeah, let's grab that one piece that we misplaced, put that there. Okay, so we'll grab another stack and we'll know that this is where the corner goes. Break that. Okay, so this is where the corner is. This part. Okay, so I suppose from here we'll probably just go ahead and work on a time lapse, because That way you guys can really see a lot more progress getting made, because this is going to be a massive project. I'm hoping it's not going to be too long. I can still get this video uploaded within a day, but yep, this is going to be a massive project. So, alright, let's go ahead and cut to a time lapse and get some massive work done. Alright, so this thing ended up being pretty darn big. You can't hardly even tell from standing on top of it what it actually is, but when you take off in the air, you can actually tell that it ends up looking pretty darn cool from up here. So we'll kind of go over here and get a good flyby. Dang, this thing looks awesome. From up in the air, this thing is cool. It's huge. Like, our house is over here, and like when you come back from the house, it looks even cooler, because like it seemed at first like our house was gonna be far away, but then once you're coming up on this thing, it's like, holy cow, this thing just like comes out of the fog, and it's like, whoa, it's huge. It's huge. So it ended up being 128 by 128. My first plan was to build it 40 by 40, so this ended up being like 3 times bigger than what I was planning. So yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. But one thing that I wanted to do, the big plan, the big reason why I made it so big, is to do this. Right here, we're going to take an empty map, and we're going to look at that map. Nice. Nice. So we now have a map that we could put somewhere. Oh, I wish I had like an item frame. I could actually put this map on the wall. Yeah, let me go grab an item frame. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some paper and an item frame. I'm actually gonna grab a couple more. Let's grab some iron. Where is iron stored at these days? There we go. Let's grab 1, 2 more. Actually, no, I think we've got enough there. We just need 2 there. We're going to make a couple of compasses. Should be like this. 2 compasses. Then we'll take those compasses and make maps. So I'm actually going to go repeat these maps so we can actually have 2 to place over there and 1 to place here. Okay, so let me, that's our good map. We're gonna take these empty maps and we'll make, we gotta go stand in the middle. We gotta fill in the side. Probably gotta do the same with the other one. Where's that one at? Here we go. So then we can take our item frame, we'll put this here and that there. Come on, there we go. Cool. So that shows what this pixel art is from right here. That's freaking awesome. I'll do the same thing over here. I'll fly over to this side, put one on this thing here too. I was gonna get rid of these posts, but actually that ends up being pretty darn cool. I think we gotta lower it down by 1 though. There we go. So we'll put that there, that there. Alright. Hell yeah. Yeah, you don't really see the wood right there, so right on. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. So that's like that. We can actually put it in our offhand and walk around like that. That's kind of cool. See if I can get a good flight so we can get maybe a good screenshot with the actual thing and the map in hand. Nice. Right on, right on. So I did also spend a little bit of time over here clearing out some space. Actually, when I say a little bit of time, I actually mean a lot of time. I spent quite a bit of time over here. You can see, I don't know, you probably can't even see how far back that goes, but we got a nice little dark room mob spawner up under there. Actually, that'll kind of help to kind of keep the amount of mobs up here down if I was to be over here in the nighttime. That's actually something I hadn't really thought about as to whether or not we're going to have mobs spawning over here. But anyways, I will keep this to a nice short episode. We got some space over here for the next pixel art. Let me know if you guys have any real good ideas. Do you guys think I should just do the green band G right next to it? That way we'd have the red band and the green band right next to each other. Or if you got any other ideas for the next giant pixel art. So I don't think we'll do everything. I'll do some smaller pixel arts as well, but I do want to do a couple more super large pixel arts. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. Otherwise, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.